Alright.
If the other colonists knew how many times the constant almost came apart at the seams. Whew. Thankfully, I never. Let it. I can't tell you how many times. Something wrong. There are three things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary. Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange piping. See you!
One. What else is out there?
Keeping at 200? Something. There's still something left. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary. Decouple the
Go, Tom.
careful not to touch anything on your way out.
Hey.
Always appreciate. Something wrong. There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary. So long! People always appreciate. Something wrong. There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary mod. Good luck out there! Looks like everything is good to go. So we'll finally be able. Careful not to touch anything on your way out.
We've got strict rules around here.
Never seen a ship. No matter the outcome.
Quite a heritage to have brought this ship so far over such a long time.
Well, it would appear
Worthy
the
of the
engineers
pride these
even
portraits
upgraded our
show.
communications. Thank you again for all. Without you, we'd most likely. I'll make sure people tell. I don't know if we can ever.
is a peaceful ship. Don't
Just because our equipment's...
Now that we know there are other people out there.
We were so close to finding our new home. We were never trained to address threats.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Docking seal released. Smooth jump. Nice work.
That was a pretty shot in their back for seasons.
Tagged their grab drive. We have disabled their shields.
Thanks for the assist. You're welcome to board. Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
I hope you're having a good day.
The stuff versions are never quite what you want, are they?
A brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
There we go. Now I can do this.
I'm working hard, Captain. Read any good books lately? Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Oh, if fighting the fleet doesn't get the juice, it's supposed to be safer. Unless you're a native. In which case, oh my god, hello. Ha! Simone should have told me. I'd love to help them out. Might be I've got... If you clear up any lingering heart, I'd set up Stick Up His Ass Marco as my official importer. Well, two paths I see. The trade or Mayor Cartwright. Either way, I expect credits will be on the line. On the back end, I could... You're brave. I mean, Marco doesn't deserve you. You square things...
Clamps released.
Go ahead. Oh, sure. Take a look.
Is something amiss?
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila.
I might just ran outside of fucking city.
Good to go for landing.
This city is so large, yet retains a sort of rustic feel. I find it comforting. I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would like.
Everyone. I get all kinds in here. Here.
You ask me? I'm sure I got one.
Want to steer clear of the stretch.
I think you'll find
Lots
that we
of crime.
Here's what I haven't.
There's not enough to do around here.
Sales floor is downstairs.
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled system.
what brings you to the trip? Welcome to Aquila. Now you're speaking.
The finest folk in the settled systems make their home right here. Good to meet you, friend. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I make it a point to introduce, as the founder himself once said. You're more than well. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the... I like to think that's what sets us. We don't rely on machine. I won't pry about what brought you here. However, I'd be more than happy...
Milena Axelrod? I wished I... She's a menace. Why would you want to let her back? What? Listen, I feel for the Jansons. But we caught her smuggling red-handed. But, legally, if you pay off a bounty... I'd like to think...
Why don't you just... I'm not looking for trouble. I'll be the judge. I just think it's...
You'd go that far for her? I just hope you don't regret it.
I hope Milena can help us out. If you make the trip to her and turn up nothing, I'll feel terrible. Milena contacted me. I'm not sure how much it pays, but I'll take it. I figured it might be some. I'll make sure to keep my distance from... I can't wait to tell Simone. This is the first...
Yes, Aggies. I have spent far too much time here.
So you want to come... Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city. Hi! Please feel... That is not... I assume you're somehow associated with the... Most in the collective aren't overly fond of Mast, or lost a cousin in the colony. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time, because that includes 100-year... Sorry, but it's staying. Everything you see here is a piece of... I hear what you're saying, but... It's not just... Now you're just trying to... Not happening. I can't just hand out... If this isn't...
What did you need?
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself. I hear what you're saying. Go on. Keep... I'm no fan of the UC. But I guess it couldn't hurt. I can't believe I'm doing...
Yes.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
Them traidor. Here's my current email.
All sorts of Aquila City.
People joke. Those were Zealot's portions.
Take it easy.
Hello, Captain.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that what the sound was? that modification proves beneficial.
Up and away. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
Drive spinning down.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
I hope Aquila City has what we need.
I do appreciate that.
Have you
not
paid a
every
visit to
meter
Miss
of
Gass?
land was plowed under to build
Yes,
this
yes, of
city.
course. I'll see that it is.
Is far
Now,
too grand for
I
such
just
a
need a moment to analyze this. Right? so we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. I'm hoping it's enough. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have... Oh, I'm quite certain I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter, and we don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you... You're right. There's a chance that there could be some minor... We won't play the broadcast loud or long enough to cause any major or permanent damage. And aside from that, if we don't calm this... I have no doubt...
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government. Private sector.
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the... Welcome to UC Distribute. Oh, well, sir. Right. Come back if you need something else.
Service with a smile. That working at the distribution center can be tiring, but... Oh, that's not really my area. I don't have... You'll want to talk to Miss... See ya.
I'm glad there is still a reliable source of news in the Settled systems. It often travels significantly slower.
I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of... I can hardly believe that. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory, with the immediate crisis hopefully over. And certainly I'll be keeping... And you have saved this tree. You have my gratitude.
I find the interior
I have
of
something
this
for you
ship
when you have a moment.
Captain Dillon, hello. I am satisfied. Seeing that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Yes, what? Something I can do for you? Can't say I have. When you work a job like... Nope. Speaking of which... Hey.
Yeah? It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship. I think it was It's the way the crew handled the car. The manifest said they were killed. I don't know what was in those crates, but... Goodbye.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No boundary.
I'm afraid the security of the United Colonies is everything. That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend. Here you are. Give an IOU for the last job. Yep, every ship on that list. And if they're smuggling, we'll be seeing you.
Has it found those smugglers yet? Is that right? Of course. How's the investigation going? Is that right? Captain Enjoy's ship. You had reports of their crew being less than... Still... Then the next step is searching their cargo for any... And, as luck would have it, I'll make the call to have the ship detained. Your job is to board the ship, and if any of the crew puts up a fight...
Careful if you run into the leaking thing.
You with UC Security? My suggestion? You turn around. You're barking up the wrong tree. Just get off the ship and tell your boss.
You don't need to be here. Make it easy on yourself.
Looking what? Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means... But maybe you'd be... I don't suppose you're It's simple. I give you a lot... That's unfortunate, Captain. You need to leave.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Let's have fun with that shit real quick.
How's the investigation? How's the investigation going? Good work. Very well done, Captain. Time and time again, Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but Frank... In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a... Oh, and before I forget...
I've picked up something you might be interested in.
You've entered the clinic space. Please dock, or leave the area clear for incoming patients.
Nice clean dock there.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never do.
Greetings, Captain.
I know your type. The freewheeling space ace? Must be nice.
Need some? Dr. Cartwright and Akila's. Hey, let's keep our voices down. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and... Sorry, I can't... What did I do to deserve it? This isn't getting... Look, I really shouldn't do... All right, I can throw in a few extra supplies, but I'm not...
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor. Mothers. All right? Keep it moving.
Ahoy, Captain!
Undocking complete, Captain.
I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.
It's a dangerous galaxy.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. You aren't looking well at all. Perhaps you'd better sit down. Fantastic. Thanks for everything. Here, take this. I threw it.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing.
Hey there, Intrepid.
Well, if you don't see what you need, you won't find it.
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to the
No, no, no! Hey, wait! You were there? Please? Thank you. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and Yannick is expecting a package. Don't worry, Yannick. Security won't give you a second. So please, my crate's on Block 02 in Ebside. My authentic. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. Just take that to Yannick and hope.
I don't know why I...
Got a problem?
There is little question that region has some influence here in New York. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
I'll drag you straight to luck.
Need some? Yeah, what? Always happy to. Now we're getting. All right, buzz off.
the sake of these workers that, after a while, get used to the smell. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
You want to see how short my temper is?
Where the fun never stops.
What's up?
I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. You've really kicked the... Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. Both of you, keep the collateral damage. Like the attitude, but don't give Neon Security any reasons.
Let us be honest. Security has never needed a reason.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor, not Mills. So if you could, well, spring for some armor up. All the strikers, any credits it costs, I promise will pay. Now's the time for the strikers.
The Epside strikers used to rule the streets. Well, some of them. Finally. I've been telling him to let his best man loose. You bet. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points. Then Andrea can waltz into their web. Huh. Brick, here's 3 groups of street rats for you.
Can I get you something?
Try a velocity yet?
careful around here. I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me. Good for you. You can at least get... And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. It's an artist's way of saying minimalism is about shedding life's excesses. One night. Smart choice. I'd say you dodged. All right. I have the same shipping crate I mentioned previously. Cozy. Smart choice. You have the proper authorization code. I might even throw in a thank you. I got it. And before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's... I've got some evicted crates set up to... Might be full of week-old chasm bass, or it could have the original... You're welcome.
You're here for Glenn.
You think he finally regrets disappearing on you all those years ago?
No mystery. Look, I don't have time for...
As soon as work... Oh, yeah, right. You're with Nesher. I know he got pinched. So if you are some undercover neon... Yannick's no one. Oh, really? So Nesher came through. Might be he's less... Who am I kidding? Take the creds. I am known... Yes. You look like talent. You are looking at the one and only... the kick is the problem. But you may be a solution. Excellent. Blend needs Aurora, yes? And Aurora, if the Rangers catch you with Aurora... And if the great Benjamin Bay. But so far, and together, we can keep...
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Can't imagine disappearing on my...
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Excellent. Now, I think it's time. Nice to see I haven't warned. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative... And when I say creative, either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that key card. Just remember, if any...
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service. You lost? 'Cause you don't look like I got my eye on you.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those
Don't even think
spacers.
about trying anything.
Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust him.
Don't make my job any harder.
Cue for a cup of coffee.
It's better. You need to move some merch. You got the money. If you find anything else.
Hey there. I think of security the same way too, but don't... Overall, I think you're ready to kick things up. Good. It's time for a change. This next assignment requires a bit more. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second...
I suspect a great many things could occur in...
The assignment is... Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity... Your job is to make sure... Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have product. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't... If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's executive director. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient... Exactly. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any... I bet you are. Don't let the
got my eye on you.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Keep at it. I'm on duty. I can't talk.
I'm gonna feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah.
Scram, I'm on duty. Move along.
All these years, and Bayou has... The man knows how to run. Well, I take that. You either got great taste... Tell me, you don't happen to work for it. Got something against Infinity, I take it. Preliminary reports checked out, but if they're trying to hide something... It is a little excessive, even... I won't say it. You make them sound like a ticking time bomb. I may have to take another look at that risk. Look, it was nice meeting, but it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into... See you around.
Try Aurora yet?
Someone came dressed to him. Ah, same here. That would be infinite. Risky, you see. Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be. I believed our team had thoroughly reasoned. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could do. However, upheaval always comes with, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistent. A surprising conversation. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. Thank you for...
My ship goes long again.
hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered. Yes, very good.
Quit staring. I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away.
Enhance your life. Here at Enhance. So go out, have your fun, live your best life. Create your personal treatment products. Ready to take Hey there, friend. Need something?
Just the person I wanted to. Well, that. You're a natural. And the Astral Lounge can be overwhelming. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss. Most junior. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment.
It is good that our restraint.
It's well deserved. Just keep making, but no rest for the weary. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just. At least this next one will be a break. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate. Some call it retaliation. Most corporations live and trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And like it or not, your assignment is to plant an. The Ark will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public. Good. All you need to do is plant the Ark on the. Do your best to make sure you aren't seen. The key is. And good luck. Keep it up.
Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty of options. I find comfort in the idea that the odds of something killing us here are at an all-time low.
Spend so much time looking at the scans, I can see star systems orbiting in my head. Found one. Easy as a needle. Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo. I make the visit when they need me. Don't, but I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only... Jaw the words another time, then.
How is Neon? Okay. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way. Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is... All we can do is be more cautious. But Vladimir, has the eye picked up
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have a chance. I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. You're doing Constellation properly.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Sure. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the... Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploring.
This is all exciting, but there's really a lot of pressure on us, isn't there? We have to get this right.
Good luck out there on the fringe.
Hey, Barrett. We're just doing some scans on the artifacts. You see?
Take note. Well, I suppose... Oh, right. Very well. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Nonsense, I say. If this last expedition is my time, that, dare I say, I am fortunate. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. I want you to know I was very impressed. I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project. I need someone capable and... Love the enthusiasm. It's a new ship. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out. And frankly, I don't care. I did. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track. Excellent. I'll send word. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow. I expect big things.
To be back.
Unknown vessel, welcome to Stroud Eklund. You are cleared to board.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Good day, Captain.
I'm Walter Stroud, and on behalf of...
Walter is quite proud of what his company has accomplished, and for good reason.
Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hi there. Hello. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with... Oh, I just assumed. You know what? I'm really sorry. I should trust
Even so, we have plenty.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit star. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree. Ah, right, so you mentioned. Let's move on to solving our budget issues. We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to... The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it. I'd love to, seriously. It would be a huge win for us if we came in under or at them. I've already rejected that budget, so I have to go to the board regardless. And since you're now responsible for the major... It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense... In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we haven't been able to... While it's true we'd be able to afford to put anything and everything into that design, it's just not practical. I worry that without constraints, my team will be disincentivized to focus this ship in any given direction. And they'll try to... Who knows what kind of monstrosity we'd create if we tried to... I was afraid you'd say... Look, I'm the one who has to go to the board with this proposal, so... Well, I'm all ears because... Yeah? So you've done this before? That doesn't mean I'm a... Maybe. Walter's only... Look, I know... All right, We're all super glad you're here, right? Okay, but if you want to go with the larger Wow, how'd you... You know what? I'm not even...
What a wonderful thing that a larger budget was
Great, that's one problem solved. I'll go for... Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit... Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team. Get to know them.
You know, I have designed space. So, you must have really impressed. Never mind that. Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my... Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most high-end performance. Precision engineer. This will be the most elite... I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it. Oh, thank you. See you.
Oh, you really? So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on. You probably think that's... Oh, really? Well, if we end up making... catch you around.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make... Good. Just so long as you don't... Speaking of which, I think my plan is simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches. No, I'm just trying to set realistic goals. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury... What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class. Nothing fancy, no frills, just a simple Yes, of course. Zhuzh it up, just enough to... Right, take care.
So, you're Walter's friend. Honestly, as senior technical designer, regardless, I'm excited. This is wonderful to hear. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Of course. What pilot demographic is currently being yes! Finally, a kindred spirit operate. You see, while many ships will operate to that end, few ships are designed. It is my belief that if we build a ship with that in mind, it's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that... Bye.
Hope you have a good stay.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Your ship smells so much better than Dad's.
Nice. Clean set there.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the land I grew into. Imagine how Solomon must have felt.
Just restore collector space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
You don't appear to have an appointment, but we welcome walk-ins. Dock, and let's see how Trident Luxury Lines can help you.
Green lights on outer hatch, but we're docked.
Captain Dillon, it is pleasant to see you.
I miss my dear darling and good Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of the deep abyss. My ship always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was... Oh, and now afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in. So, fair travels.
gravitational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. I'm making another run out of New Atlantis, taking Universals out and to get closer to God and to a Space travel is dangerous, but fortunately, whether it's respect for our religious beliefs or the fact that we carry only have you ever felt something spiritual? I've jumped dozens of times and I still don't, but I'll keep jumping. I completely agree. It was a pleasure talking with you, but I hope God watches over you out there. Is open for business. Come aboard. Let's see about getting you a solid upgrade.
We're docked.
Habershaw's in the showroom if you're ready to buy. This place is something else.
Well, I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see.
Versatility may not be what certain customers are.
So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us a lot. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. You seem awfully confident for... I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hope. I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. This should drive us towards... And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, so you're sure about this? Great! Let's get ready. I thought it was obvious. Until now, that's how it's gone, but no one's relenting. Wait, you didn't... Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to... It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choice. Okay, fine. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards.
You're looking at me, huh? Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce...
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah.
Frank?
Okay, fine, you win. I'll cut out some of the luxury designs and features. All that gold trim was going to be tacky.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. This is going great. Just fantastic. Based on the decisions you made, well, I'm not quite sure what kind of ship we're going to end up with, but it should be capable.
What do you expect?
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track.
Nothing to ships that give Tile a run for its money. Have you seen the specs on the Adonis?
I'd rather be in a ship that can defend itself.
I don't want to be a target. Maybe the Venture then.
Say the word.
Textbook there. We're free.
Setting down. Maybe the crew.
Hello, Mikhail. Hey. Now I hear you. Alright, I'm just here playing Starfield. 32. Must be nice.
I would like to have seen the construction of this place. The tools, the methods. There's so much that could be learned.
Oh, getting a passive health regen is the best.
Imagine how long this has been here. If you are free soon.
What the hell?
Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. I suppose this proves that, regardless of how impossible they may have... If so, clearly these Starborn are connected to the artifact. Did they make these things? You are right. And we will need to be on our guard from now on. We should return to our...
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
It's a rare thing to know that right
I
here
wanted
is
to talk to you. The Starborn's technology. Yes, you do understand. This is humankind's first contact. Oh, we could learn so. That's what disturbs. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts. They're certainly hostile, but I don't think they. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about this. I feel like I could. Obviously. But there has to be more to these beings. Their name alone, Starborn. Whatever the case may be. Exactly. We must use all of... Thank you. You know, it's funny. When I'd remain there for hours, this encounter with the Starborn is that...
What?
I knew I could count on your support. Well then, just do be careful.
What the hell?
Yeah? I'm glad you're back.
Ms. Morgan.
It's actually... This is definitely not the kind of place I'd set up an outpost.
How can I be of service, Captain?
No. I'm gonna go bed here soon. Checking this area, and then I'm... Oh, the Starborn's still invisible. Quantum essence. What the hell is this?
Phew, thank you. Before I was with the Navigator Corps, when the colony war broke out, I was posted as the chief. Well, there was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world. We lost 12 ships that day. No, the ship was barely intact. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. Well, I didn't have the luxury. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly. Thank you. I was caught up in the moment, and Yes, they expected to serve. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage. Bad luck. You once told me, no matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you simply can't win. I wish I had heard your advice long ago. Don't you get it? That's why I'm... You really care about me. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about... I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and look, you deserve the best. I hope you'll forgive me for...
I picked up something you might be interested in.
I'll be back on with warehouse.